quarter here of the GDFL Match of the Day, round 7, between two very good sides in the GDFL, Anakie and Bellpost Hill. The Hill, well, they're presently in a pretty comfortable position, D. Cook.
Yeah, got a big lead. They're 9 goals in front, and they deserve to be there, Ronnie. Their on-ballers have been far too good. Cameron Carr, Christensen, Travail, Prisbook, which you can go through just about all of them there. They've all had a bit of the footy, and let's see who can get that out of the centre. Neville Gogol can. He played a good third quarter, and he punt kicks down long, does the skipper. Now, there's been a free kick plucked out of this, and this is a relayed free kick downfield. I think someone might have had a bit of a go at Gogs after he got rid of the footy, Ron.
Yeah, good call, Cookie. And
just like Flynn out there.
Jason Flynn it is, the youngster, the left footer. Punts it up there, looking for the high flyers. Underneath it, Burke fists it away from Corey Bissett. Being held without the ball is Mickey Matchevic, I think you'll find. No, Brad Martin and Mickey Matchevic, only for that ponytail.
They look very similar. They play similar too, don't they, Ronnie? They attack the footy out. I thought he might have thrown that out in front of him there. I thought he might have been a bit lucky.
Bit lucky, yep.
Yeah, kick goes back towards the centre of the ground. Oh, player ducking his head into one there and got hurt too. Welsh was there to butter up. Picked up and kicked the ball towards a half-forward flank, but coming out is Christian Scooter, who takes the mark, and he plays on quickly towards centre wing.
Yeah, nice kick too. Goes into the centre of the ground looking for Christensen, but Mickey Gibbons is there and did well. The ricochet now. See Scotty Simon, who's been a little quiet. Look up there to Jerry McMahon, but in front taking a courageous grab there for the Hill. I think you'll find it was Sean Byle, whose drop punt pass is a beauty to Glenn Travail. Travail now kicks it up to centre wing. This time couldn't find the target, and Mickey Gibbons chips in for the Anakie side. Feeds off to the run of Benny Beggs. The drop punt up there looking for Tate. Used his body well. Oh, missed the footy though, Tatey. As we see there that Mickey Matchevic under pressure to Carr. Inboard, cool as a cucumber to the run of Travail. And the big fish goes bang up the centre half forward. The big arms of Miller couldn't take the ball. Ground level. Good work, Batty, to the run of Wall up there. Oh, great mark. Michael Scholar. Yeah,
Scholar out in front's taken the mark. And just for a minute there, our listeners could hear the directions of Noel Fanning downstairs coming through the earphones there.
Very descriptive as well. Director downstairs.
Calling for a close-up and all that sort of thing. We picked all that up, Noel.
Lucky I didn't swear, isn't it?
Yeah, very lucky. No doubt he'll turn himself right off now. And Michael Scholar will come in and have this shot for goal. Probably going to kick from 45 metres out from goal. He punt kicks the ball. Oh, lovely kick off the boot. Carries the goal mouth easily. And no doubt about that one. No mark taken behind the goal. Young kid in the green jumper got the ball in the end and give it back to the boundary umpire. But a lovely kick that time by Michael Scholar, who we gave a best player, I think, the last time we saw Bellpost Hill running.
Yes, and if you just turn to page number 8 in the program, the guest video page, of course, on 8 and 9. Yes, round 1. When the Bellpost Hill boys did battle at home against, I think you'll find it was, oh dear me.
Well, while you're working it out, 37 plays 96 on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. Bounced down to the centre, no one able to get the ball clear, which went without it. Little kick out of the pack from Wall was a good one. Kicks it out wide. Is this Travail again? He's got it, and he kicks this ball down towards half forward. Coming out, Scotty Simon dropped the plum pudding, goes back after it. Too late, Paul Miller's grabbed it. He goes on the right foot, swings the ball into the forward zone. Anyone home down there? Prisbook is there. So too coming out, Costello using plenty of vigour. He used too much vigour on this occasion according to the umpire, and he's paid the free kick.
It was Corio Cookie too, in answer to your question. Bellpost Hill, actually it's not listed in the results of round 1, and that's a little bit disappointing, Billy Seater. So you better fire up, Billy, otherwise we'll sack you.
Now the resultant free kick shot at the goal mouth. I think it's through, Ron.
Yes, it is.
And we'll pick up the player as he runs back towards the centre of the ground.
It's a nice goal, wasn't it?
A nice kick off the boot. We still won't give us a look at his number.
Joey Barbro, mate. Number 11.
Is it Joey, is it?
Yes. He needs to look at the number. I'm just a computer here, dynamo.
I hope it was Joey that kicked it. 15-12-102, Bellpost Hill, Anakie, 4-13-37 on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard.
Number 11.
That's Joey just getting himself in the photo there.
How good am I?
You're a marvel. Back to the middle. Up they go. Well, she does well. Uses the body brilliantly. Takes it into the air and spins and kicks long to centre half forward. Nobody at home, though. Mick Matchevic does best. Reads the football pretty well for a big fella. Goes back and he's play well. He punt kicks it out wide towards the centre wing. Looking out there for Nathan Lewis. Can't hold the mark on this occasion. Scoots the ball out from under the pack. Going in after it there is Adam Prisbook. Give it across to a teammate. They're running the ball pretty well, Ronnie.
Certainly are. Look at Fazio. The dash has 2 bounces inside the 50. Goes bang. What a lovely goal, Con Fazio. And he kicks his 3rd. And the Panthers are purring.
They certainly are. Their on-ballers have been very, very quick all day, and they've had too many of them. They've had Christensen, Lewis, Travail, Fazio and Carr, and Barbaro. You can throw him in as well, plus Bruce Milkwich and David Walsh. And just too many flankers and on-ballers that have had too much pace for the Anakie side. 37 plays 108 on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. And our thanks across to Ray Edwards out there for bringing us the final quarter.
Yeah, good on you, Raymond, and the lovely Diana out there. One-stop shop for all your stationery and paper requirements. Corio Village News Agency.
Centre bounce infringement. Someone come in the square a bit quick there, and the free kick goes to Batty. Plays on with hands to Wall. Wall goes over the top of the long hand pass, looking for Travail. Spins around, runs into a bit of trouble. He kicks under pressure. Intercepted by big Paul Welsh. He plays on immediately and goes up to half forward. Here's a penalty, I'd say. It wasn't a mark. Over the shoulder is the call, and I think you'll find that's been paid and has been paid. And the big fella goes back in. Glenn Pittman and punt kicks towards Bissett.
Good use of the body too, Corey Bissett. Couldn't quite hold the leather, as we see an infringement against Gerard McMahon. And I think you'll find Shane Bale. It is, goes out wide, but good grab. I think that's young Flynn. Takes a fine grab.
Yep, Jason Flynn.
Yeah, one of the juniors here of the club. And congratulations, Jason, out here doing a very good job for his side.
Socks down, comes in, left foot, chip kick over the top. Kick wasn't bad. Pittman called for it, but just couldn't hang on to it at the finish there. Defenders, they've got plenty of them down there. The kick's intercepted, though, by Gavin. Gavin spears a pass. Oh, didn't go hard enough at that footy there. Beggs could have taken the mark by mine, I thought. Almost got it on the half volley. Loses it now, and they come out of defence. They're too quick. Look at Wall go with his pace. Has a bounce. Gets the hand pass across to Vale. He's got Carr alongside him. He likes to go line with the right foot down the ground, but Mark taken here, streaming out of defence. Is that Costello? No, it is not.
I think you'll find it's the dash of Mark Bradford there in defence.
Haven't seen much of him today, Ronnie, have we?
The bull. No, we have not. As we see young Wolfie back on the ground now for the Anakie side. Kick, a shocker. Puts Neville Gogol under a bit of pressure, but he was good enough to tap it over. Good, unselfish and intelligent football. He gave it to young Beggs. His kick to the pocket, though, is all bell post Hills Bradley Martin, who's pretty cool in the crisis and gets the ball up there. But look
at big Welshie taking the mark. He's playing him on his own, the big fella. Takes the mark. Oh, the kick is a shock. He'll have to run back and try and take the return mark as Bile chips in. Left foot kick from Sean Bile. Spills helped the hands there of Gibbons, who dashed at it. Lost the foot. He went without it, in fact. Going back towards Christensen. Christensen gets a little hand pass. Gibbons going back to butter up for his mistake. He's got support there from McMahon. Ball tumbled out towards centre wing. Just kept inside the line by Cameron Carr. Good play, son. Kept his balance and his poise, and punt kicks with left foot towards half forward.
Well, opportunity here. The old Sybil caught one there, and likewise did the old Joey Barbaro. Had a little bit of a feint, but plays allowed to continue as we see Wolfie now feed the ball in front of himself. Good shepherd. Allows Wolfie to steady. Kick, though, not good. Off hands, out of bounds, centre wing. Members side here of the Anakie Reserve, and a good shot there from our other Cameron on the other half-forward flank in Robbie Watson.
Boundary throw in. Ruckman set themselves. Working his way to the front is Batty. Knocks the ball to the ground in front of Welsh. Batty goes back and gets it. Could have handballed, lucky to get away with that. Used the second option, but it went straight to big Paul Welsh. The big fella's out of bounds on the grandstand side of the ground. He's trying to run around too many. He's got caught, lose the ball in the tackle. Over the boundary line it goes, and a bit of a dust up on behind play. Not much in it, I don't think, Ronnie. No. The boundary umpire's going to throw it back in. That'll break the pack up in a hurry. What about Welsh? He having a bounce and almost went for the second one.
Up he goes too, and plucks the ball out of the air again. Gee, he's done a great job. Trying to get boot the ball, can't do so. Fazio staged for a free kick, couldn't get it. China butters up well for the Roos. Gives it to Beggsy, who drives a lovely drop punt pass to the throat of Glenn Pittman, who plays on quickly.
Long kick into the goal mouth. Bissett's at the back. He's got the flight on it. He's got the mark. He plays on it. He kicks the goal. Corey Bissett kicks his 4th goal. Anakie get their 5th goal of the day, and good kick from Pittman there. Saul Bissett was behind, put the foot into it. Corey used the body well and was able then to take the mark and play on immediately, kick the goal.
Good on your China Connell too. The 57 Guernsey set it up well for the Anakie side. 5:13:43 Anakie. Bell post till 16:12:108 on the Corio Village News Agency. Final quarter scoreboard, round 7 match of the day out here at Anakie.
Okay, Neil Longworth's going to do the ruck work this time with Paul Welsh. Fresh legs in the ruck. Welsh almost brought it to the ground. He's got support. That Gog will get the ball out of the centre. Knocked further afield by Elmer. Gains about 25 metres for his side. A player, Mickey Matjevic, tackled. Didn't look like he wanted to get rid of it. Looked at the umpire as if to say, well, it must be caught, must be a ball up. But the umpire not agreeing with it at all. And the ball kind of come back. And Jamie Elmer takes free kick. Chips the pass into the pocket. Marked by Phil Gavin. Now he steadies. Oh, he's kicked into the dead pocket for mine. Up goes McMahon. Not a good kick from Phil Gavin. Surely had to centre the ball to Corey Bissett. He's got 4 there, 5. He was the obvious option. The long kick to Bissett quickly was the go. For some reason, he went for a short pass into the dead pocket.
Boundary throw in. 10 metres now from the Anakie goal. Pittman doing better with Longworth. Pittman wins out. Got it down to Chance. He's taken one too, but he's copped one there. No free kick. Umpire said, give it a minute, we'll have a ball up.
5-13 to 16 goals, 12 on the Coria Village News Agency scoreboard. The final quarter is brought to you by Coria Village News Agency. Pittman takes it out of the air, a la Paul Welsh. Spun around, the kick was smothered. Kick off the ground, attempted there, a toe poke in fact by Jamie Elmer, and he's been penalised because there were players too close to the footy, says the umpire, on the free kick going to go to Sean Byle in the back pocket. Spears play across the far side of the ground, looking out here and finding, in fact, Confazio, who takes the mark, runs around Corey Bissett and kicks the ball towards the centre of the ground, just short thereof, and the mark taken by Brendan Christensen in front of Scott Simon.
Yep, the leader. Done well, kicks it long. Lovely looking kick to centre half forward. Miller at the back, well, knocked away too from his opponent. Opportunity here for Travail. Could have been hell without it. Play on, said the umpire. Good decision. Allows now, we see, coming through for the Anakie side was Wolf. Good play up to half back and finds young Flinny.
Flynn spears the ball in towards, well, short of the centre. Skipping in there as Neville Gogel. That's 50. Roars Darryl Bissett. You might have heard that one on the call. I think he might have been right. He was thrown to the ground after he got rid of it. He kicks the ball across towards Gab, where Gavin goes up and takes quite a courageous mark. He plays on. The hand pass. Looking for his teammate there coming down the ground. Gibbons kicks the ball towards centering. Oh, almost dropped one he should have taken. Now he's got a bit of trouble to contend with. Hand pass back to Gavin. Gavin needs to get rid of the footy. Needs to run around a player. He did it well. Ran around Cameron Carr. And Phil Gavin punt kicks the ball towards the leading Chance, but no chance that time because Mickey Matjevic went bang, bang, bang with a fist. Knocked the 30 metres towards the fence and found the safety of the boundary line.
Played very well, Mickey.
Has done very well in defence, Ronnie, as he did last time we saw them.
Okay. Ball now. Half forward flank, Anakie side. Anakie in the attack on the member side of the ground. Good work there from Gerald McMahon. Kicks it to the pocket. Oh, Barry Burke's got the coat hanger from Jamie Elmer. Nothing in it too much, but it was a good one. Okay. This Whitey now, Barry Burke to regain his footing. Play on is the call, and he elects to go straight across the goal. Looking there for Super Glue Lewis. Gogel held him without footy. Can't do that, Nev. And, well, Superglue's got the free kick, played on foolishly. Should have been penalised for being caught in possession. Umpire's forgotten the whistle. And we see the China's out there now at half forward. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. In danger against... hang on, what's that should be against...
Well, the ball's come back to Sean Byle. He's going to receive the free kick.
Didn't
Whatever
see that
it
one.
may have been 4 on. I couldn't pick it out either. And Sean Byle takes free kick at far side of the ground, half back, kicks up it goes Scotty Simon, dropped the plum, another plum pudding. He hasn't held his marks at all today. The kick out of the pack came back. Paul Welsh takes the mark, shrugs the tackle easy as you like, then runs 2 or 3 paces, punt kicks towards half forward, up from behind and fisting the ball away well was the big fella there in Brad Martin, knocked it down to the ground. The kick's coming to the forward line, Ronnie. Here's a chance for Elmer, knocked away from him. Cameron Carr, he's covered a bit of territory today, picks it up, he's going to have a bounce, he's going to have 2 bounces. No, he's lost the flow of the footy. He's set up here, who just got rid of that over the top in time. Coming through hard there is Gerard McMahon. He's going to take the free kick. He was impeded as he was going for that football, and McMahon, who's been a little bit of a quiet player today, takes the free kick at half forward flank grandstand side of the ground.
Yeah, okay, with the footy. Kicks it down the corridor. That's a spot for it. Looks for Flynn. Lewis is there. Back of the pack, Barry Burke. Well done, Bazza. Kicks it long out to the outer side of the ground. Opportunity here for the racehorse in Sybil. Priscilla Cabbage picks it up in front of the old China, but he's putting it a chase, but he can't catch him. Look at him go. 3 bounces. The Sybil shoots it. Goal. Don't tell me he's popped it through. Oh, what a goal!
We've seen a couple of beauties kick today, but none better than that one, Brady. What a sensational goal. Adam Prisbilkwitz. Well done, son. That's his second goal of the day.
What a top goal. Flat out. He poor old China Connolly just couldn't catch him, could he?
He's given away a few years, Ronnie, I think.
But he still kept plugging away, the old China. Good on you, son. That great goal there from Adam Prisbilkwitz. And, well, that moves them onto a pretty comfortable lead now, Cookie. 16-12, I think it is.
Yeah, to 6-13, Ron. That's the score on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. We're probably gone about 20 minutes of the last quarter, perhaps 22.
Yep, certainly.
And there's the scoreboard flashing on the screen there. Big Paul Walsh trying his hardest in the centre. Pulled off the footy when he never had it. Then he's dumped when he never had it either, because the ball's 10.5 forward now. Out they come. Scotty Simon's got a bit of the fumbles. Picks up. Hand passes to Gavin, who is standing still. Good enough to get it back, Gavin. Little kick round the corner. Not a bad one. And Wolf takes the mark. Short of the centre wing position. Kicks the ball in towards the centre of the ground. It was intended for Beggs. But gets it now through the hands of the big fella Welsh. And Beggs goes down towards half forward looking for McMahon. Over on the footy. Tried to trap it. Knocks it further afield now. Does the big fella coming in Justin Tate. Ball heading out towards the boundary line. Where we saw the cows come in last year, Ronnie. We've missed them this year. They've already done their business, but the boundary umpire's got a bit of work to do, and he's going to throw it in.
Yeah, it's about 70 metres from the Anakie goal, out of sight of the ground. Tate does battle there with Longworth. Tate gets the ball to ground. Opportunity there, Pittman. Lost his footing at the crucial time to Flynn. Dumped as he didn't have the ball. We'll get the free kick, I think you'll find. Jason Flynn for the Anakie side.
Holding onto the leg there.
No, it's not. It's China. China Connell.
China's got the free kick. His leg was held. I think China even knew that one. Up it goes. Bissett's underneath the ball. Can't mark on this occasion. Matchevek at the back of the pack gets a long hand pass out wide. Oh, well intercepted Jason Flynn, but he's going that hard he couldn't control it. And it's back to where it was for the boundary throw in just a few seconds ago. About 65, 70 metres around for the goal, of which Anakie are attacking this final quarter.
Doing battle. We've got Tate again. Longworth battling. Longworth this time. Back of the pack there was poor old Tommy Stvajic, and he couldn't pick it up, but Fazio can. Beautiful football on the left side of his body. Found Travail. Good hand pass to the running wall. Tips it across to Christensen. Opportunity here, but the kick well smothered. Costello. Now, coming out. The big fella. If you don't mind, Batty. Easy as you like. Looks to the pocket for Scholar. Good defensive football there from Bradford. Allows the Anakie side to clear the footy.
Yeah, Simon got the foot to the ball. Did it well, Scott Simon. Got it out to Wolf. He's in trouble. Tackled. Got the hand pass back. Needs some support. Got some from Gibbons. Gibbons gets the hand pass away towards Elmer. Not a particularly good hand pass. On top of the footy. Pushed in the back for mine. Travail. Play on the call. Cameron Carr's thrown up the footy. Boundary umpires there. Half the ball. Thrown the ball. And a bit of a balls up here if you don't mind. Free kick going to go the way of Mick Gibbons. Cameron Carr just giving him the nod on the mark there. No, you can't do that. Now the umpire just holding up play saying, watch your mouth over there. And the reply was, I heard it in the cans, I'm allowed to say what I heard. I'm a spectator, you idiot, he said. Gee, we've done it all here today. Mickey Gibbons spirals one down towards at the forward zone. Coming out, taking the markers, half a chance, and he's got it. Calling for players to lead into the corridor. That's the place to kick it. The kick's not good. Corey Bissett's come out, got the shock of his life. The kick was an awkward one off the boot. It was supposed to be a spiral punt, I think, but it spiraled like an egg. It went through the air like an egg, that one. And Corey's grabbed it down there at full forward.
Cookie.
In comes Corey Bissett. Punt kicks for goal. He's got another one, Rod.
Yeah, well done.
The big fella boots his fifth for the day. And after perhaps a lacklustre first half, he's done the job. He's got 5 goals on the board. I don't think his knee's too good either. I was watching him before. He was holding that one when the fullback ran off him. He wasn't able to chase, Ronnie.
Interesting, isn't it? And well, he's done well. He's hit 30 goals for the season, and that puts him up on equal lead of the goal-kicking list. And if you turn to your program...
Well, you do that. It's 5 goals, 13.43 points. Anakie Bellpost still 18-12-120. The Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard. While Ronnie's looking for the leading goal kickers.
Yeah, page 7, mate. Underneath the old leave it to Beaver.
Gets around that Beaver. You never know what he's going to where he's going to bob up. He's giving me a bit of a knock for going to Warrnambool and drinking water or something. Unbelievable. Bounced out. in the centre of the ground. Longworth versus the big fella in Welsh. Gogol comes through, kicks it off the ground, gets it to half forward. It spills straight past the big fella going after Pittman. Matjevic's got it. Hand pass out wide by Matjevic. Out towards Gogol, who's running hard this quarter. Got it. Doesn't have no one to give it to. Now he looks to give it over the top to Pittman. He's in trouble. Hand pass once more over the top to Ian Chance. Chance gets underneath this one. Goes towards centre half forward. A lot of courage shown there by Beggs. It was backing back into the pack, but the ball is cleared out towards half-back flank. Glenn Travail's had it on a string, picks it up, kicks the ball into the centre of the ground, and the mark is taken by the Scooter, and he plays it immediately with the right foot, kick to half forward.
Yeah, not good footy though. Should have taken his time because he kicked it straight to Scotty Simon, who, gee whiz, just blared away. And, well, that man again, Cameron Carr, has another touch of the leather, finds the Sybil. Adam for Sybilwich on the outer side of the ground. Spears in the low drop punt. A little bit too tall there for young Batty, as we see that he butters up again. Couldn't take the ball because well, Jason Flynn chips in for the Anakie side. Goes to the centre half forward position and in front, taking a great grab, Betty Beggs.
Plays on quickly, goes on right foot. Too far, too much carry on the footy that time for Justin Tate. Couldn't get back. Getting back there is Scooter. He got the hand pass away. They backed up well in defence all day, have the Panthers. Out wide it goes. That Travail out there again. It's off hands.
It looks like Brad Martin, I think you'll find.
Martin, was it?
Yep.
Okay, well, off hands it goes. Yeah, you got the bike pants on. You're right again, Ronnie. And out of bounds. Boundary umpire waiting for someone to fox the ball for him, because we know that they're not allowed to go and get it, Ron.
Got the distinctive, long-flowing, interesting haircut as our Bradley Martin.
There's Neil Longworth in screen. He hasn't had a lot to do today. Ronnie started a full forward and was off the ground for most of the game, and is having a run in the ruck in the final quarter.
Yes, and, well, big lump of a boy.
Throw in. Pittman takes it out of the air, spins, goes on right foot. The kick, not particularly a long one, just went up in the air a bit, didn't cover much distance at all. And they're too good at ground level, aren't they? Look, they've got the ball quickly out of that pack and up towards the, well, centre wing position. And the mark taken here at centre wing by Christensen. He kicks towards Travail. Got two to beat. Can't do so on this occasion. Scott Simon chips in. And a nice little left foot kick over the top was a good one to Wolf. He plays on with a hand pass to Chance, but intercepting Cameron Carr. He's covered some miles. He punt kicks towards the scoreboard side, towards the grandstand side of the ground. And Brendan Christensen takes the mark and wants to move the ball quickly to Longworth, who grabs the ball in the centre of the ground.
Yep, nice football there from the leader, as we see that the kick well smothered though by Big Welshie. The ball goes well there, sits up well for Timmy Sveljic. Goes back to Martin, kicks across the ground there and finds Simon Byle, or Shane Byle, I think you'll find. As we said, two Anakie boys there clashing, Costello and
oh, he's got it again for Zuruk, one bounce, two bounce, three bounces, straightens up on right foot, kicks one, it won't make the distance this time into the goal square. No mark taken, picked up by Miller. He's had a flying shot over the top of his left shoulder. 1 point only to Paul Miller. I thought he was going to do it again there, Adam Prisbilkwood, just to show it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, he's pretty quick, isn't he?
Oh, he's very quick. This first 4 or 5 are real quick, Ron.
Okay, let's waiting now on the ball to be put back into play. Looks like the big fella there in Gibbons. No, it's not Gibbons. It looks like Jolly down in defence.
Yep,
yeah.
Kicked it long, looked for Welsh, couldn't mark, but got it at ground level. God, he fights hard for the ball. Kicked it towards Flynn. It's taken away from him by Christensen. Runs into trouble. Has to kick with right foot. Up in the air it goes. Not a particularly long kick. Oh, almost a mark taken there by Batty. Play on the call. Prisbilkwood waits for it to come out. It didn't do so. Stacking it on top of Gogol going in hard for the footy. He paddle the ball out. He's tackled. Got the handball free. Umpire says it's okay. And Anakie kick it back towards half-back. Getting back with the flight of the footy. Longworth can't mark. The big fella bends down and picks it up. Feeds off the hand pass, but it's intercepted brilliantly by Elmer. Elmer's kick, only a little left foot stab. It doesn't travel much distance at all. Picked up there by Matjevic. Got the hand pass away to Scooter, and they're doing it too easy, Ron.
Certainly are. Fazio at centre half forward just looks to the lead, and a little bit well weighted on that occasion for Batty. Couldn't quite get where the ball was, and it's over the line out of bounds. About 25 metres from the Bell Post Hill goal. And we'll find pretty well into time on in the final quarter here this afternoon.
Boundary umpire about to throw it back in. Once again, the ruckman Welsh again takes it out of the air, gets the hand pass through, and it's effective too because Simons runs onto it, shrugs the tackle and has to kick with his left foot. That's his preferred side. He doesn't mind that one at all. Kicks it out towards the, half-back flank position. Running onto the football is Benny Biggs. Picks it up, screws it back over his shoulder looking for Flynn, and Flynn takes the mark this time in front of Matthew Lewis.
Yeah, Jason Flynn on the left foot again, lovely looking, kicked up to half forward. Looks there to the lead of McMahon, who was pushed, says at the umpire, and will get the free kick.
And the weather's changed a bit. Ronnie's getting pretty cool here now.
Yep,
the sun's
now,
gone and the cows have been milked and everything.
5 o'clock shadow, they call it,
Yeah,
don't
5 o'clock shadow. The fingers are getting a bit nippy. And that's McMahon out there taking the kick with the right foot, kicking up towards the leading Bissett, who can't mark. Back of the pack, there's a little toe poke there, went in from Cameron Cart, came out wide. Phil Gavin lines up on left foot, tries to centre the ball, and he's offline and screaming for it there, running into goal was Jamie Elmer, but Phil wasn't able to hook it back far enough, and Phil Gavin registers a minor score.
Just waiting now on the scoot to bring the ball back into play. Goes short, good work Christensen, and cool as you like, takes the easiest of marks in front of Neville Gogol. Elects to come to the members' side of the ground. We've got 5 minutes to go. No, that's correct. He's kicked 5 too, as Kevin Miller just reminded me his son Paul has done a pretty good job here this afternoon.
Yeah, and so is this fella in screen, big Paul Welsh. I thought he was the best player in the first half, and he's certainly the best player in the second half as he marks at attacking side of centre wing, kicks the ball long in towards the forward zone. Again, no one able to take a mark. It's pretty crowded down there. The ball rebounds and the scooter goes away with it, and away he goes on the right foot. Now he's looking for Brismilkwich. If he can mark it, he can have a run here. He's pressed at the back there by Scotty Simon. He couldn't take the mark, kicked it off the ground, out towards the boundary line. He's got a bit of support now, Brismilkwich, coming through the pack, held without the footy. Play on the call.
Yeah, good work, China Connell it was.
Tap free to McMahon, and McMahon goes with right foot towards centre wing. No one able to take the mark. Play on as the call is Jason Flynn picks it up. He spears a pass into the forward zone. Out comes Cameron Carr, the dasher. Picks it up, Carr. Kicks the ball with the right foot towards centre wing position. Christensen was the target. Simon was first there. Christensen wins the battle. Picks it up. Spins around on left foot. Goes up towards half forward, perhaps not quite there yet, but Travails take the mark and he'll kick it over half forward.
Yeah, lovely kick too. The high fly at the back of the pack there was Costello. Going in strongly for the leather now was Brendan Jolly, and we see the ball cleared for the Anakie side out wide, and a mark taken to Scotty Simon. Was held anyway, gets the free kick.
Simon uses the left foot, looks for Big Welsh, who's made position in the centre of the ground. No, he made position, hasn't moved for a while, but he takes the mark in the centre. Now he's moving, he gets the hand pass across to Elmer. Elmer, a little chip pass over the top, look for Beggs. Beggs marks. He's got a loose man playing. No, he said likes to go on with it. Now he's kicked the ball to where there was no one in particular at all there. I don't know what he was doing there, Ben Beggs, and getting back, taking the mark. Here's the 32 jumper of Mickey Matjevic.
Yeah, Matjevic, we've called him a bit this afternoon. Seems Longworth into the centre of the ground. Looks for Travail, and he's been pretty busy too. Super glue. Goes to Fazio on the left foot. Gee, he's got good use of both sides of his body, Confazio, and finds the skipper in Christensen inboard to the dash of Wall.
Swinging back, swinging back, swinging back. Have a look at this. Oh, you never do. What a beauty. David Wall, he's kicked some miraculous goals today. That's his third. He kicked it to the left-hand side of goal post, and it swung back beautifully for him, Ron.
Yep, sign of a true champion, and brings back memories, D. Cook, as we wait now on our director downstairs, Noel Fanning, who's done a marvellous job again all afternoon. Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard sees that Bellpost Hill 19-13-127 have crushed the Roos. Anakie 6-14-50, and don't forget Ray Edwards out there at Corio Village News Agency for all your paper and card requirements. Corio Village News Agency.
They're averaging about 5 goals a quarter. That's pretty good effort here from Anakie from Bellpost Hill this afternoon. As Big Welsh, he's got out the centre with the left foot, kick out wide. Running onto the footy, Sean Bile. He's got it. Got the hand pass away in a hurry just in time. The Confazio lookalike Tommy Smeltcheck. He kicks the ball up the woods, centre of the ground, and Glenn Travail, who's been a brilliant player, takes the mark. He plays on with the right foot, spears a pass in the forward zone. Miller's pushed up the footy at the base of the pack. Phil Gavin gathers the crumbs, elects to come out wide. Elmer, who marks. He's got a paddock. He can run as far as he wants to. Has one bounce. Better bounce it again. You really run too far. He's got away with it. Kicks the ball in towards half forward. Delivery not very good. At the back of the pack, at the front of the pack, in fact, is Tommy Svelchek. Hand pass towards Longworth. He's robbed the possession by Ben Beggs. tapped out here by your mate, Ronnie. Half a chance, I think it was. Got it across to Welsh. Down he goes to the forward zone. Cameron Carr dropped one of the few he's dropped for the day. Bissett's got 2 to beat. Got no chance of doing that, Corey, because he looks to be having a bit of trouble with that leg. The hand pass from Cameron Carr.
Barry Burke
went across to Barry Burke, and he goes long with right foot towards half forward. Here's Travail running on one. No, he doesn't have a bounce. He throws on the left foot quickly. Might well have run in there, Ronnie, and get him back, taking the mark back there in the fence.
Yeah, no talk, I'd suggest, Travail, and a nice grab take, and I think you'll find Brendan Jolly.
Brendan Jolly was. I thought it was going to be your mate again. A few of these blokes are your mates. He kicks the ball up towards Beggs, who drops the mark. Won't matter. Sarah time. It's all over here at Anakie. The cows are in. They've been milked. And I tell you what, the Anakie Roos have been milked today, Ronnie.
They certainly
Far
have.
too good have been the Panthers. Very impressive performance.
Yes, a nice little percentage booster for them, and yeah, they're sitting comfortably in third spot, and percentage of 134. That'll be enhancement to their percentage here this afternoon. Bell Post Hill final scoreline on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. Bell Post Hill 19-13, 1-2-7 have defeated the Anakie Roos by 77 points, 6-14-50 here in a very one-sided affair this afternoon.
Well, the game opened up in the first quarter, and of course they were right on target early on with the Panthers. They kicked 3-4 in the first quarter, and actually that was into the breeze. We thought they were kicking against it, but they kicking with it. They were actually kicking into the breeze that first quarter. 3-4-22 at quarter time to 5 points straight. It didn't look too good at that stage. We thought that they might get back in it a bit, Anakie, in the second quarter, but they added just 2 points whilst Bell Post still won on the merry way, kicked 7 goals, 5 in the second quarter. Half time, 69 played 7. Third quarter, Anakie certainly had a dip on. They come out and certainly had a go. Corey Bissett got on target, and they got 4 goals for that quarter, 4-13-37 at three-quarter time. Yeah, did outscore them, 13-12-90 were Bell Post Hill. But in the last quarter, Bell Post Hill kicked 6 goals to 2, and of course, 6-14-50 was the final score for the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. For Anakie and for Bell Post Hill, 19-13, 127. Ronnie, can you give me the goal kickers right here and now?
Yeah, certainly can, David Cook. First of all, Bell Post Hill, ably led by Paul Miller. His old man reckons he kicked 5. I've got him down for 4. And we'll just do a quick summation.
I've got him down for 4.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've missed one.
Well, I've missed one as well. They kicked 19.
Well, must be Miller. Maybe I need to give Kevin Miller an apology here because we have missed one, Cookie.
Never argue with a Miller either.
No, that's right, because we see that Paul Miller with 5 and 3 goals there to Con Fazio, 2 to Brendan Christensen, the captain coach, Adam Przybowicz with 2, 3 goals David Wall, and singles to the old super glue, Matthew Lewis, Glenn Travail, Joey Barbaro and Mickey Scholar. For the Anakie side,
well, 1 goal was kicked by Justin Tate, and the other 5 were kicked by Corey Bissett, who kicked 5 goals, 7 for the day.
Yeah, great effort, Corey, and well, had he had his kicking boot on today, well, I wouldn't say would have changed the result, but he could have cut the percentage down for the Bell Post Hill side today, and well, like that's 12 shots at goal, had a 40% strike rate, isn't it?
Certainly, Ron. Could have been a bit better. Now, what about the votes for the Rocky's Shield? It's a magnificent trophy Rocky gives every week.
And we must thank Rocky, and please, everybody connected with the GDFL, if you've ever got a problem with a lock, a safe, or want a trophy, pop out to the Corio Village locksmiths out there. I tell you what, the old Rocky's locksmith, it's a ripper.
Been a great supporter.
Yeah, 24-hour service, and well, you can give him a call at any time on his mobile too, Cookie, and if you just turn to our guest video page in the program on page number 8, The Rock, I think you'll find it's a pager 0361444600 and pager number 17548. And just leave a contact number and Rocky will be there in a jiffy. That's how good he is.
Now, what about your votes, Ron?
Well, you know, I've looked at it a bit differently today, Cookie, as I always do. And
yes, we always agree to disagree.
Yeah, the director downstairs, he'll like this because I've given my 3 votes to a half.
Would you like me to go first for a change, Phil?
That'd be a lovely idea, Fado. What a lovely idea.
We don't have to wake you up this week. That's good, isn't it?
You're 3, 2 and 1,
I'm sick of you blokes telling me every week that I copy you.
All right, let's hear them, Noel.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've gone a different way and a very unusual tact. I've given 3 votes to a bloke from the losing side. I reckon the big fella, number 3, centre half back for Werribee, Paul Welsh, was absolutely dynamite.
Anakie, not Werribee, but we
know
Anakie.
Yep, it's all right. Well, I was looking over towards Werribee, over the Yeangs there, or whatever they call those. Anyway, Anakie from Welsh Welshie from Anakie. I've got it.
Would you like to go last, Noel?
Would you like me to start again?
Well, if you could.
Okay. Paul Welsh, Anakie, number 3.
Yeah, he
3
played
votes.
a great game. Great try.
Okay, they're my 3 votes. I gave 2 votes, number 7, Bellpost Hill, Cameron Carr. And I gave 1 vote, number 45, Mick Matchevek. Is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah, 32 he is, mate, Matchevic.
32. Okay, I got the name right, the number wrong.
What about you, Ronnie?
And my votes?
Okay, Noel, I gave 1 vote to Cameron Carr for a very, very constructive game on the ball, all over the place. Defence, goals, he just likes to run, that bloke, and he's good use of his body, both sides. One thing I like about Cameron Carr, boys, when he gets the footy, and that's hard enough to get, every time he gets it, he gives it to a teammate, by hand or by foot, and that's the success of Bellpost Hill.
Bit like you, Ron.
There, brings back memories, Fano. They always use the ball properly and make it easier for their teammates. Congratulations, Cameron Carr. 2 votes, a real opportunist, and he wears the Gary Ablett number. I loved his game, and he's a big future ahead of this kid. Now, if he doesn't get drafted at the end of this season, I tell you what, these recruiting boys from the AFL clubs ought to be shot, and that's Glenn Travail. I give him 2 votes. I think that kid's got a lot of ability, and again, both sides of his body, and really tore the defence of Anakie apart across half 40 this afternoon. Other end of the ground, I gave the 3 votes to that number 32 Guernsey, Mickey Matchevic. Congratulations, mate. You mightn't look much of a footballer with that long flowing hair in a ponytail, but I tell you what, when he attacks the footy, he attacks the footy.
That wins him at the disco, Ron, that long flowing hair.
And I tell you, I love the way
How
he
do you
attacks
know,
the ball.
I've been out with him.
And he just, I got sick of calling his name in the end.
Yeah, he played a great game, Mickey Matchevic. I left him out with apologies to Mickey Matchevic and apologies to Con Fazio and Brisbukowitz. There was quite a few for the 1 vote. I gave the 1 vote to Big Paul Welsh. I thought he was their best player all day, certainly for Anakie, whether he at centre half back or in the ruck. He never stopped trying, and to be beaten by such a big margin and to get into the good players, that's a fair effort for the big fella. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. Ron, he just keeps rolling on, doesn't he?
Yeah, well done, Cookie.
Cameron Carr, I gave him 2 points. He's an exciting player. He's relished the role of ruck roving this year, not playing at full back or back pocket. He covers plenty of territory, uses the footy well. Well played, Cameron. And I gave 3 votes to Glenn Travail. I thought he was the best 4-quarter player on the ground today here at Anakie.
Okay, well, that's an interesting situation we've got, gentlemen. Glenn Travail has got 5 votes. We've got on 5 votes also Cameron Carr. 4 votes, Paul Welsh. Mick Matchevic on 4 votes.
And as you're the boss of the show here, Ron, I think you should make the decision.
Yeah.
Okay, well, looking at consistency throughout the day and my voting, I am going to have to go with Glenn Travail.
So who's won the Rocky Shield? You're sure about this, Ron? You don't sound convincing.
No, I'm just doing a quick analysis here.
While he's doing that...
Yeah, well, actually, no, I'll take that back. Cameron Carr has got votes off us all, hasn't he?
Yes.
2, 2 and 1, it's 5. Yeah, no, okay. Congratulations, Cameron Carr. He's the consistent performer from all eyes of the commentators here this afternoon. He gets the 3 votes. 2 votes on 5 votes also, but he only polled 2 votes, 2 sets of votes. And Fano, you've really cost Glenn Travail this, just if Glenn's listening.
Oh, good on you. It's always my fault.
Glenn Travail gets our 2 votes. And, well, to be consistent, gentlemen,
you've got to split Mickey Matchevic
on
and
the
Paul
4
Welsh down.
votes. On the 4 votes, yeah, Mickey Matchevic's only polled a 3 and a 1.
And
Welsh's
Paul
polled 3 and a 1.
You got a coin there?
Jesus, can we have... well, I'm going to go... I'll go the Anakie side. I mean, they're at home, and it wasn't that one-sided, was it? Paul Welsh, and apologies there to Mickey Matchevic, because I thought you played a great game, son. But I'll give the nod to Paul Welsh, who did play a great game. I couldn't squeeze him in because Bellpost Hill, I felt, did it too well. But there they are. Thanks very much, Noel, for that. Another fine guest video production here.